Hey guys, what's up? So in this video I'm going to do behind the scenes for my shoot with Masha. We're shooting here in Georgetown and yeah, let's get started. Shoot from here actually. Through these leaves. Let her go real quick. Shoot through these leaves real quick. So on the staircase would be nice. That one's cool. This one's better because it's white.
Yeah.
It matches with your. So there's something on there. Is that like?
What?
Yeah, you scratch your. Yeah. I didn't see that in the photo. Don't worry. But
I just scratched Vegas.
yeah. Yeah, we could do one with the jacket and then one without it.
Okay.
See what looks good. Yeah, that is good. Okay. Do one sitting down, maybe? Yeah. Try to get a close up. You want to put your heels on in this?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. Let's shoot from here now. Try something from here. Maybe you could sit on the second last one. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, this one. The arm on the side kind of looks weird. The arm on the the coat. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's probably better. Oh no, they found me. Let's get like sitting down right here.
Okay.
Yeah, the sun is coming from there. I'm already losing light. That is not good. Go up a little bit more because your bag is in the way. Yep, there you go. Go back a little bit more. So go back a little bit so I can use this. Try to use something like this. Now, maybe from here. trying not to get the cars in there. Nope. Just shoot from here. You want to put the jacket on?
Yep.
And go back a little and come this way. Be careful of the horns. Yep, there you go. Shoot from there. Yeah, those ones came out good. Okay, so now we are back in the studio / my bedroom. Let's get started. I'm gonna review these photos. Let me do screen capture, start screen, and there we go. And now I will review these photos that I took in Georgetown. So I'll keep the settings open just because people are curious what settings I'm using. So let's just turn the brightness up. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, so this is the very first photo that I took. Looks clear, pretty sharp. It's not, I think it's not loading actually, but this was taken at ISO 800, and you guys saw the lighting and everything, how it was on the GoPro. So yeah, it looks good. Let's go down. So these were taken on the 72-200 2.8, and that's the main lens that I used throughout the shoot. Later on, I didn't record a GoPro video because it was getting dark, because GoPro videos don't really come out too good during the dark. So later on, what I do is switch over to the other lens that I'm using to record. So it's because I want to also do wide angle shots. 70-200 is great, but it is not a wide angle lens, so it looks a little different, makes the subject look really good, but it's not wide angle. So I wanted to get a little bit out of my comfort zone. Like I usually shoot on this, so I wanted to just get out from my comfort zone. Also because it was kind of dark. It's kind of dark outside, so I kind of wanted to use that because this has a 1.4 aperture, and the 70-200 has a 2.8 aperture. Plus, I need a higher shutter speed for that. So I was gonna use high ISO. I always use high ISO. I don't care about that because it's not really a camera from the 80s that can't handle high ISO. But yeah, let's review these. Let's check them out. These ones were good. I like the background of these. Really white wall. I like the wall. Looks good. So a little trick that I use with so I use the Creative Cloud version of Lightroom. I don't use the other one. Actually, sometimes I do use the other one, but this actually works in the other one too, but I don't know why I'm saying that. But what I usually do is go up here and use auto. So actually the program sets it for you what it thinks would be the best exposure. But and then you just go in and you just change the highlights, whatever you think is the best. I usually like the shadows a little down. It really doesn't matter, but whenever I'm shooting in like a, you know, like a nature type where I want the background to be a little darker, I don't care about the shadows as much. Like these ones, yeah, the shadows don't really need to go up like right here because there's nothing to see there. Like either, yeah, that with like the leaves. Yeah, I can turn the shadows up. Yeah, now you can see that there's a railing behind her, but did you need to though? That's why I don't pull up the shadows that much. Yeah, I guess some scenes where I will show you in the future why I pull up the shadows, because some of that detail in the background just really makes the photos pop. That's just my style. You don't have to agree with me. That's it. These ones were also good. The ones right in front of her that I took, they were also good. Yeah, these type. Yeah, this one I really liked. Yeah, I would turn that highlight down even more. But yeah, these are good. I don't know why it's not clear. I might need to restart it. But yeah, the settings on these. Let's check out the settings. So these were ISO 640 and 73 millimeter. So almost the widest. And yeah, they're good. These are good. Let's go down. Yeah, these ones are also good. I just like to zoom in just to check out if the focus was right on to the eye. You know, then you know the photo is sharp. Because usually, so if you don't have a high megapixel camera, the photo won't zoom in all the way down. It would stop at a certain point. Like if I use an iPhone photo and I zoom in, I click zoom in, it won't really zoom in all the way down. It would just go up like a little bit, like this. It won't go all the way up. So yeah, that's you know, before you post something, make sure that it's sharp and it's looking good, and then post it. And some lenses are just soft, so I'm gonna make a video about this in the future, but like the 50mm 1.8, everybody says use that lens, or it's a really good beginner lens, which I agree with, but it could also, I guess, if you don't ever use a sharp lens and you keep using that, it's still the sharpest thing you ever seen. So yeah, if you want sharper photos, make sure to have a good lens that, you know, has that capability. If you have a 50mm 1.4, a 1.8, and you're not getting sharp photos, it's not you, it's not the camera, it's the lens. The lens, I know it's stupid to say that, you know, equipment doesn't matter. I feel like it does, because you're not gonna get a perfect shot with like a 50mm 1.8, like a perfect sharp photo, because it's not really an expensive lens and it's not really like a sharpest thing, so it's soft. So my point is that equipment does matter. So yeah, I guess you're not gonna get the sharpest thing if you don't have good equipment, but most people make it work. Whatever you have, if you're not doing anything that really matters, or if you're just doing it as a hobby, keep doing it with what you have. You know, if you're not making money off of it, it doesn't matter. You don't have to buy the most expensive camera, you know. Yeah, let's keep going. I don't know why I'm getting off topic. That's the topic for another video. So stay tuned. All right, this one, so something like this, shadows, I would pull up the shadows because I want the detail in the back. So pull the exposure down a bit, highlights down, pull the shadows up because I want a little bit of that. I want those. So here's the shadows off. This still looks good, but so this still looks good, but I usually turn the shadows up. I'll show you later why in a different video maybe. But yeah, like this, yeah, shadows, maybe you could turn them up a little bit, but yeah, see that looks good. But even if you have it like a little bit, there's a little bit shadow, that also looks good. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. These are still the same outfits, so I'm gonna go faster. Go down. Okay, yeah, this location. So this location I really liked. I couldn't. You probably see in the video. It came out right in the GoPro. I wanted to shoot through the leaves, and this is the reason why, because it just looks good, and I don't know, it just gives photo a little bit extra, you know. Okay, so look at this photo and then look at this photo. It's, yeah, she's facing different ways, but like this photo looks good because it just has that little extra bit of color, you know, a little blurriness. So that's what I do. I shoot through leaves. That's what I like doing, and actually I've been doing that for some time. And every time I see like a tree branch, I start using it, you know. Start using it. It looks good in my opinion. Some people might not like it. It looks good in certain situations. So like, yeah, this looks good. Make sure to not do it, like, don't overkill. All right, next outfit, let's move on. So these were a little bit darker. You can see these were underexposed quite a bit. And if I turn, let's see the settings. So the ISO was 2000, and let's see if I can recover it. It's still grainy. It's too grainy for me to use. I won't really use this one. So let me go down. Okay. Yeah. So I liked. Let me show. Yeah. So these ones were good. I'm gonna go down. Yeah, these ones. So what are the settings for these? So this is 3200, and I just had the model face the other way because the sun was on the other side, so I could turn the ISO lower, turn the ISO down. So this one looks good even if I expose it. So let's bring the highlights down, shadows a little bit up. Actually, let's bring them down since the model. But yeah, this one is actually way more clear. If I even do auto, that's overkill. I don't know why Adobe does this. I think this is good exposure right here. I like my photos a little bit darker. Bring that up, you know. This is kind of my style, but I usually change up the colors. I don't want to get into that right now, but yeah, like I like my photos a bit darker. So yeah, like something like this is good. Let's see the okay, so the settings here, yeah, same settings as the last photo. All right, so okay, I'm gonna go down to the ones with the 24 millimeter 1.4. So right here, these are still the. All right, so yeah, like something like this. What is that? ISO 5000. I could see that this could still be usable. Yeah, there's some grain in the shadows and stuff, but it could still be usable. Just turn the exposure up a little bit and turn Turn the shadows down. Bring the blacks down. No, wait, actually, yeah. Just a little bit. Let's bring the whites up a little bit. Actually, that kind of kills it. Let's see. Just play around with it. I think bringing them up. I don't really need to do that, but actually bring the exposure up. Highlights. Yeah, highlights could work because her, like most of her hair is like the lightest part of the picture, so that could work. So this could work, but yeah, change up the colors and everything. Put some dehaze, maybe vignetting a little bit. So yeah, that could be something that is usable, even though the ISO is like 500. So this could look good on ISO is 5000. Even though there's grain in there, this won't really look that bad on Instagram. So let's go down. I'm gonna go to the 24mm ones. So here, let's get. So this is 24mm, and you can see the ISO goes down. I'm still using high shutter speed, but then later on I'll change it. You can see there's a huge difference in this picture and this picture because it's a different focal length. So as you can see, this is good. Yeah, it makes her look a lot skinnier, and yeah, it's just the lens. So over here, I think I bring the ISO down and the shutter speed down. Yeah, so I brought the shutter speed to 1/60th. Still actually pretty fast for this kind of lens. And this, I don't need to do that. I don't need to turn the shadows up. I actually don't even need to turn the exposure up. Just the highlights down. Yeah, even the shadows. Yeah, the shadow's a little bit high, but that looks good in my opinion. You know, change up the color. Maybe you want to straighten it out. There we go, straight, because of this background. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I usually don't really shoot with a 24mm lens in this kind of situation, but I wanted to use it because it was getting a little bit dark. So yeah, ISO 3200, 3200, and I'm using 125, 1/125th of shutter speed. So you could see less grain. Yeah, way less grain because it was really dark. It was so dark that I couldn't use the GoPro to shoot. Yeah, but looks good. There is a lot of grain in this photo, but could make it work. So this is, yeah. Oh, okay. So this is like ISO overkill. So this one is 3200, and oh my gosh, I'm in a long video. Okay, so this one is 3200, and this one is 80,000. So this one is overkill. I think at that point the ISO is too much. Not 80,000, 8,000. So this point ISO is too much. So I would say don't bring up the exposure in these, and don't actually bring up the shadows a little bit, and bring down the exposure, maybe bring down the highlights, bring up the shadows. So yeah, I think this one would be like not a usable photo, but yeah, the ISO is too much. Yeah, then I got to a lower ISO because I was using I forgot to put battery in my flash, but then I was using my phone. So that actually, you can tell it helps a lot, the ISO. So use your phone if you don't have anything else, any other sort of light. So use your phone. You can see the background, it's really not straight, so straighten it out. And yeah, I don't know what the settings are in here, so let's check out the settings. The settings are ISO 2000, so this is actually a pretty clear photo because of the phone light. So that's one hack that you need to remember. If you have a phone, just turn on the flash, turn on the torch of the phone and just use that. That works and could save a photo for you. But that's it. I'm gonna end the video here. That was a long video, but helpful, hopefully. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. I will appreciate that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.